Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Happy Tuesday. My goodness. This week is in flux now. I had my cheat meal yesterday and life is good. How the hell are you guys? How you doing? Morning, Dr. Mutilated, C5 North, Norm Slater, Matt Parker, Eva Vox, John Sagan, drunk, don't kill Abba, don't you do it. I'm not doing it. We're gonna keep on doing it. KPK, start this damn thing. Stuck here, waiting to sell a car. How the hell are you, man? Oh my goodness, Mr. Slimy. John Poser. Don't worry, drunk Abba will be memorialized if she dies today. Oh yes, indeed. Will she sign me or just throw into the dead file bin like the rest of us he is named and killed off? Yeah, you guys are underestimating the pros pro today. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we are gonna continue on with Abba's story. Project Zomboid is as well. He would not like my trait setup. Shorts are not a trait. What's up, Woody Canada? Zombie Chow, C3B. It's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you folks. Let's go ahead and get started. Just a reminder, I will be playing. I'll probably be playing RimWorld tomorrow. Possibly. Most likely. I just got to get a thumbnail up, and I'm also going to start working on some regular edited content as well. Goes with our name, shuffling through purgatory. Exactly. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Dana Wharton, what's happening? Ian, it's good to see you. See, Ian has been really quiet here lately because I haven't been dying, so he hadn't been able to judge me so much. Honey Banani. Oh, me. Go ahead and get started. Let's see where we are. All right, it's 22:40. I have no idea. This is Abba Redmond, y'all. 2 months, 3 days, 13 hours in. So long time. 5,600 zombies killed. We've been moving right along. Our trait skills are looking pretty good. We're finally crossed the level 6. We're into level 7 for Long Blunt. And our axe has been kind of steadily going up as well. Our maintenance is going up. Our carpentry, I think what we need to do maybe, perhaps, is start to get some trapping going so we have like a steady supply of food. We've been trying to take over this base, and it has been so incredibly hard. Can I just turn this off like that? Yeah. Okay. But here we are in our safe house, which is a really sad safe house considering that it's been 2 months. We still don't have power. We have no generator. We have managed to clear out a good portion of this, but every time we come in here into Snake's military installation, we end up having to vacate because like literally like hundreds of zombies come out. We've gone through like 3 waves so far. Surprisingly, I've been quiet because I've been busy, Mr. Streamer. Oh, well, that's just feels bad, man. Don't feel busy. Don't be busy. Busyness is not a good thing unless you're actually getting shit done, and then it is a good thing. Yeah, I had a cheat meal yesterday. A little sushi, a little Ben & Jerry's milkshake. It makes this whole keto thing, this diet thing, just like so easy. Much easier. As long as I can like jump back on after getting off. It's hard to, when you get off track, right? It's hard to like have the willpower to jump back on, you know? Because the food is so good. Still not been in that town. There you go. There's a classic Ian that I was just waiting on. Gas station sushi. No, sir. Actually didn't have much of they're my dogs. I didn't have much of a what I ended up having. I had something called Bang Bang Shrimp there for an appetizer, as well as what they call Kani Hani, which is it's like crab ragoon, I guess. It's like a Japanese version of that. All right, so we got this right here. We can let's see if we can make something. It's weird that these are fresh and uncooked, right? And we've gone through all of our weapon stuff. It's absolutely insane. All right. We got our pot. See what we can make in here. A little beans. We're going to make a bean stew. Duggo gave it away. It was a gas station sushi. Food is the only good thing I have in my life. No booze, no women, no smoke, nothing else, so I get really fat. Got to work on that, baby. Got to work on that, Matt Parker. I mean, it's not really a big deal if, you know, all that stuff, but I mean, unfortunately, we're in a world that, like, decides that judges you based on, like, purely superficial stuff, which is kind of a sad place to be. And plus, I mean, really honestly, you may or may not want to like live longer, and good health is really important. It's really, really crazy that the more beans I add, the more my thirst goes up. Plus 106 thirst. Can you believe that? I'm about to get real thirsty here. But you know what? At least I won't be hungry. That's got to be broken, right? Come on, baby, light my fire. Time to set the night on fire. Be nice if we could find a generator. I know where a generator is. I just don't have a generator book, so. Hey, Drunk, I decided to join the Keto Club again. I need to hit 120, so I need to drop that way. Yeah, see, need to hit 120. That's kilograms, right? You know, when we think, us dumb Americans, when we think pounds, we think in pounds when we think that. That's 120 pounds would make you a really, really tiny person. I think my daughter's has more weight than that. Did you put rum in said milkshake? Oh, no. I wasn't able to do that, but I did have, it was a mint cookie milkshake. It was a small one. I only got a small. I didn't indulge myself too much, but I had like a big pile of rice, which is like really carb heavy, and some sushi. I basically ate. In fact, you know what's really weird? So I have this ring right here, right? This is called an Oura ring. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's basically like a Fitbit, but it measures all sorts of stuff on there. But it primarily, Oura rings measure like sleep, right? They measure sleep. They measure body heat. They measure. They measure like activity too, but it's not like a Fitbit, right? And what's really weird about that is when I'm on keto, I'm always at optimal levels for sleep and readiness, unless I work out the day before. You know what I mean? And then I might be just ready. I'm not like optimal. But if I slip up, like the days that I don't, I'm not on keto, like my cheat days. I ate like yesterday. I ate at 7 o'clock. I didn't go to bed till 12, and my resting heart rate didn't go down. It's almost like my body's trying to process all this food, and it just completely like it messes with your sleep. It's things that you don't really understand. You know, when I was before I was doing this, what would end up happening was I would basically I might make some traps here in a second, y'all. I think if I can make traps, I might not be able to make traps. I would start off the week being feeling okay, and then as I went throughout the week, because I'd have to wake up early for my to get my daughter ready for school and stuff. No, wait a minute. I don't get my daughter ready for school. She gets herself ready, but I like cook her breakfast and stuff. And when we would, but as the week would progress, by Friday I would be just completely like wiped out. You know what I mean? Like really tired. And one of the bonus effects is that it doesn't really affect me like that anymore. So I need a quarter of this. Need another quarter. 8 pounds, man. Do we have twine? I'm going to see if I can make something. I don't know if I will be able to or not. think over here is my junk drawer. Need 100 string to make some twine. Really crazy. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to make anything. What the hell have I been doing all this time? I literally can't do anything. Well, hell. What do I have on me? What's up, Abba? How you doing? ShadowCon, it's good to see you. It is a beautiful... I'm still awake. I did it. I knew you'd be able to do it. I believed in you. This is very troubling, y'all. I need to go either find some twine or make some twine. I think I've just been ignoring the twine. Oh, Eva Vox, I'm guessing, is on the other side of the world. Maybe in Australia or something. China. Japan. Not China, but Japan. I don't think you can have, like, you can't have any, China people, can you? I will leave later in the stream to go scavenge an abandoned house nearby for a replacement. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna play RimWorld. I've been having an itch to play it. It's been a very long time since I played RimWorld, and I really enjoy the game. KPK hates it. I like it for I'm terrible at it. So maybe I'll allow backseating. Although I allow backseating for everything. In fact, I have a really hard time understanding why streamers get funny about backseating. And then Friday, I might end up playing a game called Honey, I Joined a Cult, which is kind of like has like the same vibe that it has like a Prison Architect vibe to it, which I haven't played that. I'm only gonna play it if I can get a chance to kind of preview it though. I don't like the idea, like playing these games blind can be fun, but it seems like I'm terrible at choosing games, as far as because I see it and I think about. When I choose a game, it's always based on the merit of my imagination, And my imagination is usually much bigger than these programmers are able to do, especially like the indie programmers, which is a shame, but it is what it is, And it is milky out here. really want a coffee mug. I find it... Oh, shit. I find getting decapitated by a blue summer shirt hilarious. What? Drunk, it scares me when you travel like this. Yeah, I know, right? It's real milky out here, that's for sure. And we started to clear out this area, but there's still a lot left, so... I just need to start collecting twine and stuff. It would be nice for us to actually get into... where is he? Hellfire. Glad all these zombies like carry stuff with them, right? It's very nice of them to carry a big watering can full of water. Didn't we have this last, for some reason, I think we had a helicopter event. I believe we did. Hold on real quick. It's weird, even the mugs that say microwave safe, if you boil water in them, will develop cracks over time. Drunk, it scares me when we travel like this. I enjoyed watching you play Real World, especially on Randy Random settings. Rigmoser, I'm going to be doing that again. Because, I mean, I only play on Randy and Randy Random. And you know what's really frustrating with that is that you either get a lot of people or you get no one at all. So, I mean, like, I've literally had whole sessions, like 6 hours in-game, where I've only had 4 people. Like, they just don't show up. No one shows up, you know? And obviously you can't grow a community, like a community on RimWorld without people showing up. So that's the issue. Now, they did do a change, this ideology thing from, like, I guess about a year ago. I played around with that, messed around with it for a second. But it was a lot of fun. I've heard it's gotten, like, some negative reviews here recently. I'm not exactly sure why. If there was anything in that seed bed. Mods, yeah, right? What's up, Sidus? How you doing? I bet you'd help me do better than best. Use ideology and you can set up events to have the chance to get random persons to join. Yes. We gave that guy a love tap, didn't we? But we need a lot of stuff. I've been focusing mostly on killing things in this area, which is probably not the best thing I could possibly be doing. Looks like it's going to be milky all day long, isn't it? Ah. heal. The upside to this is that when we do finally, when we actually are able to, when we're actually able to do stuff, we're gonna be able to, like, we're gonna be way up as far as like not only in fighting, but in other things as well. The downside is it sure is taking a long time now, isn't it? I thought this was the way in, but maybe I'm wrong. Fuck. That was a mess up right there. Let me see what my health is. I got lucky, y'all. I think when you get hit like that from behind, it's like it is like you have a very good chance of dying. I don't even know how that happened. Let me take a break here. Was it just a scratch? I thought it was a laceration. What's up, Sagnuts? How you doing? Wilford, it's good to see you. I got ice cream and apple pie. How's that diabetes? Somehow, some way. I really jacked myself up. That's what saved me right there. Turn this off. I'm not real sure how we were able to save ourselves there. Better retreat. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat here. This is where we're gonna stay. I'm just gonna rest in here. I got like a little bit too confident there. It's just too milky. I can't see anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at this. 1440. Usually this fog goes away pretty quick, but it is hazy as hell. No, I misfired. That's what happened. I misfired, and next thing you know, a zombie was on top of me. And they ate my scarf. Why can't I pick this up? We grilling some dogs out. I wonder if I can put it in the trunk. Probably can't, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll be able to do it. At least I'm starting to see a little bit better. God bless, man. Why is there so many zombies in this area? Really feels bad, man. Maybe I'll keep on. Now I can kind of see what's going on. Morning, guys. Going to be a great stream today. What's up, Chris Keen? How you doing? Jesse D, it'll be awesome finding animals to make proper burgers and meals. Yeah, we actually have the capabilities to hunt here, and I actually have a rifle this time, so we'll be able to do something pretty easily. We'll keep cruising down here. Do we have painkillers? My bad. And we got real close last time. We didn't quite make it, though. There's another crowbar. Well, crowbars for everybody. That's a good find. This will be a lot more doable. Yeah, we're pretty close. I'm gonna try to clear out all these guys so tomorrow we'll be able to head into this and actually see what's in this warehouse. Is that an event? And this might be all for naught. This might actually just be a food place, and we don't really need the food. Is going to be all rotten if that happens. Quick, make the menus even. You're triggering Ian's... Okay, hold on. There you go. You happy, Ian? Well, I'm tired now. We'll continue this tomorrow.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Are these nuts keto friendly? Asking for a friend.
Nuts are always keto friendly, my friend. I'm gonna eat myself some boiled eggs. Mm-hmm. Uncooked boiled eggs. If that makes sense. We're moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Man, I don't know. Do you guys? There's a great YouTube channel. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. Partially because I'm on premium, so I don't get any ads, so it's easy for me to like crank it. Like basically, I mean, I don't even watch it. I listen to it, right? Like, when I'm in the car, I'll like turn it on and like just like close the tab down because it allows you to do no tabs. I've been listening to this YouTube person called Punk Rock MBA. Have you guys heard of that? And he does like a lot of it's just like clickbait stuff. Like if you're interested in music, like what killed grunge, or what killed emo, or what killed thrash? You know what I mean? And so like he kind of goes into his things, but he's like a treasure trove of information. It's really kind of interesting. I was looking at this, what killed emo, and I didn't even realize this, but technically emo started in the 80s. With a band called like Fugazi was one of them. That's what they thought. Fugazi was like an emo band. I never really even thought of that. You know, Fugazi, the lead singer of that is a guy named Ian, who came from a group called Minor Threat that kind of started the whole straight edge movement way back in the day. But anyway, it was kind of an enlightening video. Like I say video, but I wasn't like, once again, I wasn't watching it. I was just listening to him. It just basically talked about like how like the different stages. And, you know, what we consider to be emo, what you think about it, like My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, all that stuff that happened like in 2010 was not really technically, it was like emo when they figured out the formula. And the problem, the reason why emo never really took off in the 80s or 90s or even in the early 2000s, really, you know, because, you know, in 2000s they had like a band called Sunny Day Real Estate, which was a really great band, but it never really took off because they didn't have like the personalities until, you know, like the Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco showed up, and what was his name, Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance, which by the way is one of my favorite bands. I really like them. I think that they were really, really good. In fact, I'm trying to think of the album that I really like from them. It's the one with the commercial song I'm Not Okay, but that's not the best song on there. Very, very hard music. I used to do it. Lump is great. Lump, yes. I'll sing you the Peaches song if you sing me Soft Kitty when I get sick. There you go. Presidents of the Unite. Yeah, boo, emo. You don't like emo? Yeah, well, you probably grew up with it, right? I actually like that. Now, like around that time, same time, I was listening to more Queens of the Stone Age. I like a lot of the stoner rock. In that time period. It's terrible, huh? Wasn't it just alt rock in the 90s? Well, see, okay, so like when I grew up, right? You didn't really have like it wasn't considered alt rock, it was considered college rock. That was the thing, right? But in like 88, 87, 86, you started getting like bands like REM and, you know, like obviously like Descendants, like a lot of punk bands and a lot of like heavier music. And it was Dag Nasty, that kind of stuff, right? You started getting those kind of bands first, and it was never alternative music, what they would call. Yeah, Queens of the Stone Age are badass. I actually saw them play. They are they're one of my favorite bands now, and that's like, I mean, I say now because there aren't really any bands. I'm like, it's really been enlightening to me, right? There just really isn't any rock bands anymore. Not many. There's like some like rock bands like from like traditional rock that you would see, but no rock bands like what we had in the earlier 2000s. It's all dead. You know, rock is dead. We're going to get out of here. But I mean, that there was a particular album. I don't like all of My Chemical Romance, but I really liked that whole Black Parade stuff was kind of cheesy in a very Queenish kind of way. They took a lot of like Queen kind of things from it. But yeah, if you guys are like wanting to listen to something, Punk Rock NBA is pretty good. 300-something thousand subs, you know. Kind of looks like somebody that like a straight edge guy. You know what I mean? He's a straight edge guy in his past or whatever. And he doesn't like indie rock, which I can stand some indie rock as well. My Death Cab for Cutie, that kind of stuff. Crass is my punk jam. Crass is... You're talking about old school Crass? I mean, there was a band called Crass, I want to say in the 90s, maybe? Or maybe the 80s? I remember listening to them. We're going to get in here today. I feel good about it. Yeah, but in the 80s, in the late 80s, it was all like considered college rock, right? Like, I mean, if you listen to like old school Soundgarden in the 80s, you listen to Jane's Addiction, if you listen to Talking Heads, if you listen to REM, if you listen to The Cure, it was all like there was no like there were no titles for it other than it was college rock. You know what I mean? U2, early days U2, that was college rock. You know, all of that stuff was college rock. And then they started labeling stuff, I guess, because people like labels. I don't know. Speaking of punk rock, has some blue hair. More water. And we also had new wave in the 80s too, which was like Depeche Mode and stuff, but it was still like conveniently all like packaged up into one like alternative rock, you know? Remember Peel? I remember Peel. Man, I wish I could just turn on some music. You know what I mean? Anytime you guys mention something, I'm like, hey, man, that'd be sweet as hell for us to like be able to like reminisce and like play some music, you know? We actually have a way to go. I thought we were getting really close to it, but it's on down the road. Trying to keep him off the road. Yeah, we got a hot little distance left. I think we'll be able to make it here before the before nightfall though. Let's see. Only punk I likes was the Sex Pistols. Sex Pistols were good. They were. I'm not a new wave or punk, and I'm a new romantic. Dwayne Peters' 1982 interview. Isn't that crazy? Going around is one of the craziest beats that's impossible to mix with. Scum, I'm at risk of falling asleep at any moment. No worries, man. No worries. A new romantic. What does that fall into? It's kind of crazy, all the different things, right? Like you have like screamo, you have crabcore, you have hardcore, you have there's like just so many different genres of music now. It's like, how do you keep up? Yeah, this was the product of a. This was the product of a helicopter event. Christopher Cross might have saved my life. Sailing takes me away from where I've always been. I know some Christopher Cross. I know all those bad solid gold 70s hits, man. Horse with No Name. It's the same group that you would always expect to see, you know? Absolutely awesome. Oh my goodness. Yacht Rock keeps me from killing people while driving in a rush hour traffic in LA. There you go. Yacht Rock is pretty freaking cool. What is that, like Eagles and stuff? Is Eagles considered Yacht Rock? I think it is, right? Obviously, like you have Jimmy Buffett, which is probably like in the South. That's probably one of the bigger ones. Look at all these folks just like hanging out. Do we check this over here? The fact that they're all like spread out like this is almost annoying. Hoping for food. There it is right there. Wander back up to our car here. Muse, I heard I went to school with one of the members of that band. Muse? Really? Muse is like a great band. I love Muse. It's crazy the amount of zombies that are up here, and they're all like spread out, so it makes it a lot harder for me to kill because I have to like walk a ways and to get them. I mean, some people I guess would argue that it's easier, but it doesn't feel easier. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of close calls today. I mean, it's one of the problems with going to jumping like from like a server type flow to this flow. You know what I'm saying? Like this flow is a lot harder to deal with. Jesus, how many zombies were there in here? Nothing good, baby. Nothing good. What about this one over here? Inquiring minds want to know. Nothing but sacks of lettuce. Doggone it! All this driving and all this stuff, and there's nothing. All right. Well, at least we know. I was hoping that it would be like chock full of like twine and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Streamer complaining about too much now. Well, hellfire. Thank you for the super chat. Hopefully, there you go. My bot's a little bit behind.
Mr. Syme super chatted $2. Mr. Streamer complaining about too much now.
Feels bad, baby. Feels bad. I thought for sure that we would be able to do something here, but I guess not. We're gonna have to retrieve some of our cars eventually. I'm not too concerned about this stuff. We'll head back home. Rip off the zombie cloths and make you your dang twin. I have to. Okay, so to do that, I need 100 thread. You know how? I mean, we could do that, but you know how much clothing that's going to take for me? That's 100 zombies, 100 cloths that I'm going to have to do. 100 strang. You know what I'm saying? At least we got some bean stew at home. Yes, sir. I mean, fine. Try to rip up all this thing. How much twine do I need? Wow, that must have been just like a flesh wound or something. I'm playing a game I missed out on, Resident Evil 6, and I'm terrified. Keeps me alert for the stream. I've never played that game. Fun fact, there's a lot of games I haven't played. I go through these spells. Like my wife's like, okay, so here's a fun fact. I've never seen E.T. In fact, I don't think I've seen much in that like that time frame. And I've gone through times where like literally like years where I haven't seen things at certain times because I was doing other things. And, you know, my wife is always like, "How on earth can you do that? How's that even possible?" You know. But the reality is that it's because I was playing music, you know. I wasn't really paying attention to it. See, look how much string. I'm going to have 100 of these. I missed out on about 15 years of pop culture, yeah. Yeah, it's what part of my problem was just because I was playing music, you know, so I wasn't really paying attention. My wife's always like, "Oh, it's because you were so cool, right? So cool, not watching what all the normies watch." But that really wasn't the case, you know. It wasn't like I was trying to be cool. It was that literally I was just doing other things. Although I do flex every once in a while about my coolness back then, which annoys the living piss out of her. We could always try hunting again. The benefit to this is it also improves my my tailoring as well. Although it's going to take a hot minute for me to get anywhere with tailoring. Drunk was so cool back in the day that he remembers when fridges were invented. Walk, walk. Bad dad joke. In all seriousness, I do remember when TVs were black and white. I had a TV in my bedroom that was black and white. You can believe that. Just curious what I can do with this. I forget I can unravel this stuff too, right? Shit, let's unravel it. Make 998 net truck barrier. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need a scissors for this. I had a black and white TV, and I also damn drunk in the bedroom. Yeah, what's up? What's up, everything show? Drunk E.T. though. If you say you've seen the Avengers movie and not E.T., I haven't seen the Avengers movie either. As far as like new stuff that's out there, I haven't seen much of anything. It's not because it's a lot of it's just based on time. Like most of the time when I'm choosing stuff to watch, like we just finished Ozark, right? We watch a lot of series and stuff. Movies like the Avengers and stuff. I mean, I think it was Scorsese that mentioned this. He said that the movies now are more like amusement show rides. That was like it was like a quote. I'm paraphrasing him, but that was he said something along those lines, and I kind of agree with him. You know what I mean? It's all about getting your dopamine fix, or like on a constant basis while you're watching something. So it's entertainment, but it's not like film. You know what I mean? Like it's not like actual like where there's like a big plot, and most of those movies now are like not. And I mean, I'm sounding old, I'm sure, because I remember when my grandparents used to go, those movies today ain't like the movies back then, But I mean, really, honestly, show me a movie like a Rocky. You know what I mean? Show me an Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? The Indiana Jones would be closer to the Avengers now, like the Marvel series. But it's not. It's still not really the same, Wonder if these have gas in them. We're gonna need gas eventually. Has gas. What about this one? No gas. Okay. I can dig it. American Psycho is a great inspirational film. American Psycho is good. You know what I mean? I mean, so there's just not that many movies out there that are like real, like they kind of teleport you. It's more like I mean, he's kind of right. It's kind of more like a roller coaster ride. You know what I mean? Let's get on this roller coaster ride for about an hour and a half. That's good stuff. But as far as like plot and stuff like that, there's really not much there. So I tend to stick towards series. Like we just finished Ozark, which Ozark, the ending was kind of hokey, but I liked it all right. It was it's a great series if you guys want to watch it. And I'm trying to talk my wife into watching Better Call Saul, because we watched the first episode or the first season, like a portion of the season. We didn't get through it, and it was one of those things that it wasn't good enough for us to want to watch again. You know what I mean? But I know it was good. Go ahead and eat all this. I mean, like, show me like a Shining. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. I want to see like those kind of things that are like real, like, you know, that like basically take the imagination of the masses. You know, there's just really not anything like that anymore. Better Call Saul is awesome. Yes, and so that's what I've heard. I mean, I was reading, I think Lemmy had like posted a tweet that was like, he's like, LOL, all those people that bailed on Better Call Saul in the first season, you know, don't know what they're missing, basically. The Machinist is a good one. I think high-end TV is replacing movies. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Americans, Sopranos, etc. Why enjoy 2 hours when you can have 50 hours? That's true, and it allows you for character development, right? Lots and lots of character development. There's a few series that I'm looking forward to, and I couldn't tell you right offhand what they are. Hollywood has gone downhill. Netflix and Amazon suck. Read books and play PZ. Lord of the Rings, right? I mean, and that was back then. That was like considered like, I guess, what the equivalent of what Marvel's is now. You know. I mean, I'm not hating on the thing. I think there's a place for it. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's like these. You know, it's called summer blockbusters, right? But it's not the same as like some of these things that just kind of came out of left field. Movies that make you think, movies that inspire you. You know what I mean? Movies that I mean that kind of stuff. And I really like. I think you're right about the TV replacing movies. Breaking Bad was just like a crazy, one of my favorite series of all time. I just really love the anti-hero effect. But I mean, maybe that's just how I grew up. We're never going to get another Shining. It's the same way with everything. No cars nowadays will be classics, and most music today will never be listened to 20 years from now, like a Pantera or something. It's weird. And my daughter, you know, like when you talk about music, it's really, what's really strange is like, you know, like I keep asking her what she's listening to, right? I'm just curious. I'm like, what's the new music? What's the new thing? And granted, she's not into hip hop, and she's not into like pop music. You know what I mean? She's into like metal. You know, I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. She's into metal. She likes, but all the bands that she likes are bands that I listen to. You know what I mean? Which is really weird. You know, like the 90s, the 2010s. In fact, she told me last night when I was asking her, I was like, well, what are you listening to now? Like, can you give me an example? And she told me a band. I was like, are they new? And she's like, no, I think they disbanded in 1996. And I'm like, wow, it's really crazy. You know what I mean? That you can't do that. Watching, thanks for being here. 86 watching, very nice. Welcome on in, you guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't already thumbs up this channel, by all means, please do. Yeah, I think that the deal was with like the 70s music and stuff is that they the advantage of the 70s is that they weren't I mean, they were trying to make hits, but they weren't. They were allowing like these directors. You had these rogue directors, the Quentin Tarantinos of the 70s, right? That were just kind of like doing their own thing, you know. So you didn't there was a lot of pushback, and it wasn't just about. I mean, it was for the movie studios. It was about the money. It was always about the money, right? But you had like literally like artists, right? That weren't like weren't going to be beholden to the music industry's to the music industry's interest 100%. You know what I mean? They looked at it like it was an art form or whatever, and I don't think that that's the case. I don't know if you know this, but like my wife watches like Chicago PD and Fire FD and Emergency Med or whatever. All those shows are made in Law and Order. You know, all those shows are made by the same director, the same producer produces all those shows, and you can almost tell. I mean, it's like a soap opera where they basically attach the name of the show, right? And it's all the same. Actors are interchangeable. It's really weird, and I consider it to be that kind of stuff to be kind of like mindless entertainment. Like, I mean, I'll watch it sometimes, but it's not. I won't watch it because like I'm like I don't think to myself, ooh, I can't wait for this show to start. You know what I mean? Instead, it's like, what's on? Okay, well, I guess this is good enough. You know, this is what I'm gonna watch for the next 30 minutes while I drink my drink and prepare for bed, you know? Go ahead and go to sleep. Delicatessen, I remember that movie. Evil Dead. I wish I could pull this screen down. You'd see I actually have a thing. I just wake up for no reason at all. Only I could do this. I survived with basic instinct, only no tactic. What's up, Day Today? How you doing? So did Drunk die again? I have not died at all. For you guys that are just joining us, we were following Abba's story, and Abba Redmond been alive for 2 months, 5 days, 19 hours, 5,758 zombies killed. We've done the Lord's work here. We've done the Lord's work here. We are a little bit underweight. Well, a lot underweight actually. We have a military ear, which is linked to the profession. This is Snake's Mod Pack. Keen hearing. We're a hunter, we're a brawler, we're amateur mechanic, a caveman, slow reader, high thirst, slow healer. Prone to illness, a smoker, weak stomach, and we're short-sighted. So I paired short-sighted with keen hearing because I'm not too concerned about what's in front of me as much as what's behind me. What's behind you is going to get you killed. I'd love to see you play that game. I'd even play with you. The chance of to hang with a pretty... what was this? I think 1990s movies were the pinnacle. Not enough CGI to cheat, but it was useful. They had mastered all the other special effects by then. It would actually launch a car into a high-rise. Oh, yeah. Silence of the Lambs is great, too. I hear you, Triple G.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Okay. Boomier. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. That movie still scares me. John Malkovich was a great movie. Yeah, that's another good one. Man, they're all sorts. You guys are right. But name some from right now. Right now, the last like 5 years. Some still Cheetos. Hello. I'm really hoping that I can sleep again, but I doubt I won't. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna step up and stretch my legs for a second, y'all. My ring is screaming at me. The Triple G, I had a milkshake last night from Ben & Jerry's. It was delish. In fact, it was pretty bad. I was gonna wear the shirt that I wore today, but I was sitting there slurping on my milkshake, and I was just getting my wife was just watching the milkshake like just drip all over. I mean, I felt like a 4-year-old. Like, oh my God, what are you doing? It was like milkshake all over my shirt. I think my new avatar is my only Christmas wish. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess we're gonna go back into town. That one thing was a big fat fail. I did dump it. Yeah, okay. I was making sure it sounded like I was making an eating sound. Like, no. I just hate being hungry. One of these bugs right here, this eggs, they're rotten uncooked, but when you cook them, I'm assuming I'm going to cook them like this, right? Yeah. Once you cook them, they go to fresh and uncooked. And you cook them again. Beautiful. Delish. What's up, Supercat1096? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Vart! Got Cloud Atlas in 2012, 2 years ago. I can just see drunk in a mustard-stained shirt, just dribbling milkshake everywhere in recliners, just flip. Man, I didn't realize that I was such a messy eater. To be fair, they overfilled the milkshake. You know, it was a small one. I've been trying to when I go and do these massive my problem with eating, right, is it's not enough. I eat like I'm 20 still, you know? It's not enough for me to think that it's going to be enough, I'm going to be able to, let me make sure that I have a... You know what? It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me that we don't have a gas can. All of our gas cans are in the city. In the city of Compton, we know how to party in Compton. We're gonna have to go and get our gas cans. Sticker right here. You know, that's very. Don't know how I came up with that chat. What is very? I can just see. Drunk, are you gonna play Evil Dead video game this Friday? I don't know. I might end up doing. I'm looking at Honey, I Joined a Cult actually. I want to stay with indie games as best as I can. Evil Dead, I've never played. Is that coming out? Now there is a game that I got a key for. With I think 3 other keys. For anybody that's interested, I might offer them to my Discord community. Maybe offer them to the members first, the YouTube members. I got a game called V Rising, which is Vampire Rising, that's coming out next week. It looks like it's going to be like a crafting game where you start off as a vampire in the world and you kind of you get to craft and like build stuff and do all that junk. It looks like it's kind of like a survival crafting game, I guess. And it's a sandbox game, I believe. It's a sandbox online game, I believe. I don't even know what that means, but I might end up giving keys away, and I might play that next week. Yeah, it looks cool. V Rising, you've seen it? I got keys for it. Now, when I agreed to keys at the time, like they approached me, and I agreed to keys because I thought that it would be it's a kind of a nice segue between I guess zombie survival game and a vampire survival game where you're not playing the person but you're actually playing the vampires taking out people. I thought it'd be a nice change. But what I didn't realize at the time was that they don't want you to stream it. So I guess to answer that question, I guess I won't be streaming it. But I am gonna probably create a video for it. Like always a weird deal for me because I feel like I need to. When I agree to keys, I feel like I'm on the hook with most of these developers. I know how long they take. It takes to make a game. I always feel like I'm on the hook for it. You know what I mean? Like if I agree, then it means that I need to go ahead and pony up. You know, pony up the content for them. And that can be really bad because of my last like matinee that I did was so it was just yucky. I really, it reminds me of why I really need to vet these games. Problem is I don't have a lot of time to vet games, so I just kind of vet them like blindly. And so if they're bad or if they have like bugs or whatever, and this other game that I played, I can't remember the name of it, but it wasn't that it was bad. It was a stealth game. It was just that it was kind of bugged. There were like some like no crafting tutorials that they really needed to fix, and so I spent 30 minutes using it to try to figure out how to play the game. You know what I mean? Which is really difficult when you're doing it live, right? I mean, it's a lesson all in all to. Oh, here we're really close, aren't we? Well, shit. I'm gonna wander down here and see what there are. We left like a lot of zombies up here, so. He's got his whitey tidies on. Man, I hate that. Edible red dye. Interesting. We'll take it. Not as many zombies as I was thinking there would be up here. Now there might be a whole pile of them over here. It feels like I think. I mean, I might be completely off base when I say this, but I could have sworn there were a lot more. There were a lot more zombies up here, and that's the reason why I vamped. Eat them boiled eggs like it ain't nobody's business. I can't remember if we searched all these bodies or not. No gas in its ass. All right. What do you call French toast in France? Toast Royale? Now, we haven't been up here. Did I even check? I don't know if I checked that. We're just going to cruise back in here. Music to my ears, baby. Here's how much further up we have. We might come back here and start to pull apart some of these zombie clothes. Another empty gas can. A pretty fantastic job here, haven't we? Well, the good news is we don't have a. The good news is we don't have like a gun, so I can't get myself in any more trouble than what I already have. Need scissors. We might have scissors in one of these cars. Or maybe not. All right, I'm going to rest for a second. Catch up with you guys. Haven't had pho yet, but man, it always looks so good. Pho is really Adam Mueller. If you haven't had pho, you're in for a treat and a half, especially if you like Vietnamese food. It is so good. That's like one of my big cheat meals. Like my favorite cheat meal is pretty easy. I'm pretty simple. I like cheeseburgers. But I've never like my biggest problem with like eating is that I eat, like I said, I eat like I'm 20, you know? Which can be a big problem. Like, it's not enough for me to have a couple slices of pizza. For me, I have to have like a whole medium pizza. You know what I mean? It's not enough for me to have one burger. I have to eat like literally like 2,000 calories. You know what I mean? So it makes sense for me to just do one cheat meal a day and a week and keep things kind of easy. Dead, zombie. We might have killed the last wave. I mean, I feel we're coming very close to it. There's still a few over here. It's quite crazy that these Sacco shells. That's a fathead, right? You're on keto. I have okay, hold on. Mark Norton, you're on keto, drunk. So is that a pizza with kale or something? No, Mark Norton. I have one cheat meal a week. One cheat meal a week, and it's all is on. So I eat whatever I want. And the way I like rationalize that is that it kind of mimics human evolution, right? So like for centuries before we had access to everything, right? We would starve for a while, you know what I mean? We'd eat whatever we could, and it was never really a lot, right? But every once in a while, you would find something that was really, really good, right? And you would like just stuff yourself with it because you not only did you want the calories, but it was just so good, you know. And so like it's kind of like mimicking evolution, I guess. You know, is because you can every day I'm eating probably I'm gonna guess between like 700 to 1,200 calories, something like that, something small, right? But one day a week I like just like glutton it up and it's like 3,000 calories or 3,500 calories or something like that, right? And so like I think I'm mimicking that. Human evolution is eating random berries and mushrooms. Yes, right. Well, that's I believe that there's like some sort of you're making some sort of a Project Zomboid thought there. Just can't get over how I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get in here. I need to rest. Gosh, dog it. Why can't I rest, man? I need to rest. We're going to come up here and sit down. It would have been nice if there was a chair in there. I'm going to get tagged here in a second. Yeah, that's how we process what was poisonous by process of elimination. Yeah, you'd have your friend eat it. Yeah, me too, Adam Moeller, because I like the crazy thing about like the diet I'm on is that you're just never hungry. So crazy. Look at that. So I know I want to get in there eventually. I'm just kind of curious what else is down here. Now can we go in? The pathing on here is just really bizarre. Like that guy saw me, but he didn't really. He took the long way. I think we're really, really, really close to being able to go in here now. It's taking forever. I want to see Drunk clear pit stop for entertainment purposes. Well, I'm probably going to have to. I want to clear this first. Hate the fact that you can't see what's coming at you.
They just keep coming, don't they? I'm almost scared to see what's in this thing. I'm gonna rest up a little bit longer. Oh boy. Oh man, that just seems like the corridor from hell, you know? It just seems I'm not gonna lie to you. The idea of entering that building just frightens the living bejesus out of me. Where is Abba? She had to go clean her eyes after watching chat. We're gonna mosey down the way. I'm gonna check around the corner. It seems like every time I try to check around the corner, there's like a gazillion.
Mr. Syme super chatted $5. No car deaths today, drunk.
No car deaths because we're not driving.
I have to find a red truck for Gaunt today already.
Thanks for the super chat, my friend. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I've been posting a lot on Twitter lately. And when I say posting a lot, I mean like one time a day. And the challenge with being like a streamer or a content creator, period, is discoverability. And it just seems like a lot of people get it wrong, you know? Me included. Look at there. Yeah, we're getting close to completing this. Good luck breaking those down, you dumb zombies. Oh, it Santa Claus is a mushroom. Sometimes it's hard to make things clear, or I don't know Gloria Estefan. I don't know her personally, obviously, but I don't know the song either. It's so good, Eva. I honestly, I had a blast watching, but it was super interesting. Is your server open to the public, Drunk? Scumbag, yes. Yes, in fact, I have two. I'm going to have two servers. I don't have the second server up yet. It's getting prepared. It's for YouTube members as well as going to be a private server, hardcore private server. YouTube members as well as pros level for Discord. I don't want to like make it to where it's just like only a pay for play kind of a thing. But I do think that to try to like make it more for the community and like reward the community even if they don't have money to go on there. That's going to be the second one. But we do have a public server on as well.
And I was actually on it yesterday. I do believe that we've come close to emptying this place out. I might try to sleep here. What do you guys think? Think I should try to sleep here? I mean, do I feel that confident? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, basically, it triggers. There's a trigger on it, Scum. That if you participate in chat after a while, you get like. If you participate in chat after a while, you get like am I tired already? We'll come back. We'll come back. In Discord, like for instance, Sagnuts, John Sagan, he participates a lot by dropping a lot of memes, right, in the channel. As a result, he's gotten to like level 20 or something like that. And he also participates in chat, like talking and stuff too. So the way now it does have like an unintended consequence for me, which I don't even know how to handle it, which is like folks that are like hell bent on getting into the private server might spam, you know, with just like irrelevant stuff. But I mean, it's the only way I can think of to like make it so it's not unfettered. You know what I mean? Like an unfettered public server is to place some sort of like restraints. And that's gonna be we're gonna do once Abba dies. I'll probably set it up. We got a good run though going right now. I'll probably set it up. We'll do a last man challenge where you have one life and it's gonna be a very very tough server, hardcore, lots of a huge population, lots of map mods, and where you spawn in using pillow spawn, so you don't know where you're spawning into, and I have worst vehicle condition, extremely rare loot that doesn't that won't come back up, won't respawn, all that stuff. I don't know what's up that road right there. Kind of curious. I'm not curious enough to. Let's make it 76 likes. Very nice, guys. If y'all are enjoying this, and thank you for always reminding Abba, you are a true treasure. Those of you that are enjoying this, that are enjoying a Project Zomboid and are glad to see somebody streaming it on YouTube, by all means, give me a like. I'm gonna be able to do this. I think so. And what I'm doing here, y'all, is I'm essentially making it so they can't bust out these windows. I'm going to check and see if I can get through here. You see, I don't think they're going to be able to get to me from there. There we go. Mushrooms apparently act like almost a nervous system for other plants. They communicate with little threads underground. Mushrooms also digest and regrow any and almost all matter over time. I stream on another platform, and my PTC doesn't do well with games and streams, but maybe one day I can be a PZ streamer, not promoting. Oh, no worries. No worries, Scum. You can promote. I have no problem with that. I don't feel threatened. Like especially on YouTube, because YouTube is different than Twitch. The problem with Twitch is that it's a kingmaker system, right? So it means that, like, okay, if I have 100 viewers, right, and you have 2 viewers or 3 viewers, I'm going to always be at the top of the list, right? It creates this weird, like, competitive nature with other streamers, while YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube is algorithmic based, so like you could have like for instance, we had Atomic Duck playing streaming on YouTube like not too long ago, and me and him streamed at the same time. He got what he got, and I got what I got, and it's basically based on subs and what people were watching. So they just it recommends you people. So you're effectively not really competing. You're not overtly competing against other streamers or other content creators. That's what makes YouTube a little bit more special, in my opinion, than Twitch. Twitch is one of those platforms where it almost encourages you to stream for like 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 hours. You know what I mean? And for me, that doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, I've worked at a job where, it's always about working smarter, not harder, working in a shorter time frame, and to make the most money you can make or whatever. I'm not saying streaming you're trying to make the most money. Well, you are, but you know what I'm saying. But with Twitch, the problem is that it rewards it overwhelmingly rewards the streamers that are willing to put in 12 hours a day. And really, honestly, the payoff for that is not a lot. Like, I see streamers that stream there for like 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, have 150 viewers, something like that, which is big, and probably make, I don't know, $3,000 a month, maybe a little bit more. But they're streaming 10 hours a day. So let's do the math, right? If you did 10 hours a day, right? If you're making $3,000 bucks a month, right? Then and you stream, I don't know, let's say 10 hours a day, right? You're gonna make essentially $100 a day. 10 hours, that's $10 an hour. $10 an hour to do that. And you have you're relying totally on Twitch for discovery, which is not very good. You're having to control your retention and your churn rate, right? Because people are interested in stuff and then they're not interested in stuff, that kind of stuff. So you're making $10 an hour to do what you like to do, but it's not for a lot of money. You know what I mean? And you're not able to they're rewarding you for that. So you get kind of stuck in this weird box where you can't stream. If you stream less and try to do something else, you're going to lose your money. You're going to lose money, right? So you're stuck in this this 60-hour a week box or whatever it is, trying to do what you can. I play 12 hours a day. Might as well stream if you have the ability. Yeah, if you play 12 hours a day, you might as well stream. I know, right? The watch alarm. I guess it's underneath me or something. I don't know. Every streamer is fighting for every viewer's eyeballs. YouTube has much more discoverability. Yes. Yeah, and that's really what it all boils down to. It's like you look at it like I'm a streamer, right? I'm more of a streamer than a YouTuber. I mean, I might do some edited content. I'm probably going to put out some edited content over the next couple weeks. But I mean, really, honestly, I'm more of a streamer. But you look at some of the bigger names that are, we'll just look at Zomboid bigger names, like Ambiguous Amphibian, right? He, when he streams now, he gets 1.3K, in between 700 to 1.3K viewers. He has about 750,000 subs on YouTube, which is very impressive. But the deal is that he didn't have to work as hard. I don't think that there is any streamer right now. Very few. I mean, you're talking about I have friends that have become partners, right? That are riding a wave, that have about as many concurrent viewers as I have, maybe a little bit more, in the 100 to 200 range. I mean, I don't know how many viewers I have now. It's probably under 100, but whatever. It's within 102. Or I don't think that you're going to find. You're not going to have many of these partners that are sitting at that level that will be able to grow and control their churn rate to 500. There's just not enough. There's just not enough demand on Twitch for it, right? So the only way you're going to be able to do it is either A, have like one of these like Miskiff, those kind of people that have like 15, 20,000 viewers that are old school, that have been there from the very beginning, or close to the beginning. You're going to have those guys that will promote you. You get into the cool kids club, right? That's one way that you can do it. That's the most likely way that you'd be able to consistently get over that hump, right? Or B, you start promoting offline. So so Twitch wants you basically to make $10 an hour or less, right? And sell you this dream that maybe one day you might make millions of dollars. But the reality is that you likely won't. Not even come close to that. Maybe you might get you might make a living out of it, but at that point it's just a job. It's not scalable. But they expect you to, number one, find viewers on the platform, but more likely they want you to bring viewers from another platform to their platform. And in the process, they're going to take 50% of what you make to do it. And so, like these middle streamers, these middle of the road streamers that are like 100 to 400 things, that they have a problem. They can't work anymore. They're already working way more hours than they need to. And if they cut down the hours, they're not going to make the amount of money that they need to make because now they're full time. But they need to do that because they need to pull other people from other platforms because Twitch is so terrible with discovery. There he is. $10 an hour sounds pretty good. Well, Matt Parker, it's not. Yeah, AAA streams are awesome. He's really good. Quite the poet, the philosopher. Well, I'm making nothing on YouTube and I can't even keep my internet turned on. Yeah, right. I'm a degree of separation and Miskiff. There you go. They grow in the woods kind of nearby. Sometimes I love mushroom steaks. I make them all the time. Really? Anyway, that's my Twitch thing. I think it's just the problem the issue that most streamers, once you get to that level, is it's a churn rate thing. Your churn rate retention starts to drop because people drop off. People become not interested in a game. Like for instance, like 3 months ago, I was I would sometimes cross 200. I'm probably like struggling to cross 100 now, but it's just the way that it is because I'm a one game streamer, right? If I switch games, I would lose a lot of interest in it. So people fall off. It's just kind of is. And then in the next iteration with Zomboid, I'll jump back up. It just goes up and down. It's like a friggin' ocean wave. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have no water. Come here and see if we can find some water. There's a Zambi. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years, so I kind of like have like I mean, I don't have like the perspective, but I have a much better perspective than I did when I was much younger. Oh, I walk past you.
I can't see what's on this fence. Dag nabbit. All I want is water. Another reason why I talk about it is really it's not really to get it's kind of like to work things out in my own head. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of them in there. All right, let's get some water. Stand on your friend. You rest right here. Secretly, I'm just a foodie. Sure, should probably run by the French. I don't know. I don't want to jump the fence, man. There's something so special about salted bread and butter bread and cheese. Delicious. Absolutely. Nothing makes it better than salt and fat and sugar. Who controls the price of carbon credits anyway? What is what? I just found a Mary journal. What is this now? I don't know. Taxing people for carbon emissions is shifting the burden. Can take forever to do this. Now we do have a generator right next to us. Kind of curious if we just go over to the houses that are right behind here, if maybe we can find other things. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Jump the fence and find out. Man, my character is so. Although I was watching this YouTube video called by a guy named Retinaru. You know who he is, y'all? He does tests, and he found that jumping a fence wasn't as dangerous as you would think. Although I gotta tell you, I've jumped a fence a couple times and have lived it. Was able to do okay with it. But I could have very easily regretted that decision. See, the pathing's really weird. But he sees me. He knows I'm here. He just has to walk over there to his homeboys. Yeah, you can't look over the high. You'd think you'd be able to peek, right? Retinaru, yeah, that's it is. As long as zombie is near the fence, you will fall flat on the face. Seems like cheating. We could actually do that. I think I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I guess I could. As far as you're asking about Discord. I could actually open up the listening channel where people can post stuff in and they can actually play and stuff on there, but I couldn't listen to it without separating my my audios, which is a shame. We're gonna go jump in our car and go back up here. I think we've come very close to clearing this military installation out. I mean, there's probably, when I say close, I'm saying that we probably have. I'm going to say there's probably maybe 1,000. Although it still makes me very nervous to go in down those hallways. But I think we're going to have to. As long as zombie is near the fence, you can fall flat on your face. See you later, Matt. Thank you for hanging with us, man. I appreciate you. Just a few zombies at a time. Curious, do you think we'll be able to maybe drive in maybe? Kind of wondering. Fences and TVs are game brain. G's crazy with the fence cheese with sprinters. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, on a private server, we might actually do sprinters too one time.
I'm dropping my weight way down. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Multiplayer, eaters with sprinters with due to lag would probably be a big problem. I mean, I think we've done a really good job of clearing at least this section out. We should be able to. Where are you going? Man, I hate that. I think we're going to be able to get in here now. I'm just wondering if they're coming from some other place. One more yell and then we'll go in. Dude, they're coming out like 2 and 3 at a time. That beats what it was. I do believe we've just about done this, huh? I mean, those hallways are so... Go rest. and honk them out. Well, see, the problem with that is that if I honk at it, how much on the other side is going to get to me? I mean, I guess we could do it. Isn't that some shit? You see that? Great idea, chat. My goodness, you guys have the best ideas ever. Like, I got an idea. Let's awaken all the sleeping zombies everywhere. It shouldn't be spawning zombies. It shouldn't be spawning zombies around because we've already shot several gunshots over there, right? I mean, I could do that too. Kind of hoping for beta blockers. Sitting here and rest. What's up, Rerun? Tennessee invented Vietnamese food. My goodness. How many days have I been doing this now? 3 days? 4 days? Of just like straight killing. The base is boring us now. I know. I was planning on like trying to get this done, Ian, and it's just not in the playbook right now. I mean, the other option, really, is to abandon this. And why do I want to abandon it now? You know what I mean? I mean, I've worked so hard to get here. Yes, Andrew Brown, I am. We've actually made good use of the guns that we used all the guns to, all our ammo and stuff to try to clear this out. That's the crazy part about it, is that we have been like, we've been really running this, trying to get to the point where we can go into that one building. Just that one building.
Adam Mueller super chatted $20. Perfect swings, flawless execution. Let's go to the judges. 9.2, 9.5, 10.
What more would you expect from me? You know what I mean? I am the pro's pro. Probably should have done that in the first place. Sex thing.
Rodrigo Lorenzano subscribed to the channel.
Rodrigo, come on in. Take your shoes off. Get comfortable, baby. We're about 2 hours and 2.5 hours in. We're trying to get into this building right now. It ain't going so well for us. Jeez Louise. Sun's getting low. Is this the military zone? Manja Anik, it is. This is actually Snake's mod pack, and I'll show you where we are. Give me a second. I'm gonna get into my car for safety, and then I'll show you. This right here is the story of Abba, by the way, y'all. 5,978 zombies killed, almost to 6,000. We've been really focused on one particular area in particular. This area right here. As you can see, we're up. This is Snake's mod pack. Down here is that quiet bedroom community. And we've just been trying to work on it, but it's been just like absolute hell. Absolute hell. Every time we think we're getting close, it just like we wind up having to step two. We got it's one step forward and two steps back, kind of a deal. Dad had this very bright idea that maybe what we should do is we should honk the horn in there. Which literally it looked like it spawned like 50 zombies. But we're just about like I don't know how many more zombies there can be in here, you know? I mean, obviously there could be a lot more, but you know what that pathing is? It's really weird. I keep saying that.
Now, I wouldn't normally be doing this, but my my long blunt is good enough to where I can handle being tired and giving some damage. As you can see, my long blunt is moving up. We're at level 7 right now. Gotta love that crowbar. Crowbar's OP, ain't it? We're going to go rest. We're going to go sleep. But still less than 1/8 of the population. You think so? I mean, I don't know. You think that if you're saying that it's 1/8 of the population, all of this, I mean, we're at almost 6,000 kills, and I would guess that 3,000 of that is here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong for saying that. Maybe I'm overestimating. You're doing pretty well here, Abba. Just keep on keeping on. Now, as far as like carpentry and stuff, we really haven't done much, but you know, we decided that we were gonna clear Snake's military complex. By God, we're gonna clear Snake's military complex. And the least bit, we're gonna get some for guns. You know, we'll worry about the rest later on. And then we'll start building. There's been a recent expansion to Pit Stop with new space park. Would love to see you go there next as I die trying to explore. Maybe we will, Andrew Brown. Once we clear this out, the whole idea is to kind of like take advantage of a lot of Snake's mod pack. You know, I mean, obviously I didn't put this in here because at first I thought what we were going to do was find is start to build stick traps and start to build our base. But the problem is that we don't have any twine. And I haven't really like tried to get twine, so instead we'll come here, we'll collect the weapons, and then we'll go. We'll start to head down there. Now we have an open path towards Pit Stop now because we cleared out parts of Ravens Creek that kind of connects that. Now we still have Fort Redstone as well. Fast forward. I'm so fortified and self-sufficient and well-stocked. The real reason I leave my base is to relieve boredom. Also trapping and fishing, but that's in cleared and safe areas. The new Pit Stop map now extends right down to the crossroads. I saw that.
I mean, I could always blow the horn again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering if we're like, oof. We'll just yell, but I don't think I'm going to. This there could still be hundreds, if not thousands, still in the base, maybe. But I mean, what about in this building? That's my only concern. How is it going to look like in the building itself? Because that's really what I'm concerned with. I'm trying to get in the building without like just getting completely smothered up. Those hallways are just too. I mean, really, honestly, I would just run in there, and I would have done it a long time ago. But the problem is those hallways are just so like tight that all I would need is for a couple to come behind me, and it could be game over. GG, you know? This, by the way, was from all the from the honking, the horn honking. Got food. He was going somewhere.
Pause this for a second. There we go. It'll take a while if they are all metal doors. Thousands for sure. You think they could be, but I mean we've killed so many. How old were you when you learned English? Or it's C3PO. The honk caused dozens of Zeds to migrate into the building. Well, there we go. If respawn is off, it's technically achievable goal. Yes, respawn is off. Go around the back. Use the entrance right at the armory. Okay. Let me stretch my legs for a second before I do this. I don't know if you guys probably can't see this. My headphones are just like worn out. All right, let's do this. Man, I just stay worn out now, don't I? How's my what's my skill coming on fitness? My fitness is moving up. Just rest for a second. Hey, dude, are you we need to go to the back, huh? Man, I hate that. That guy have on his head? Like a biker helmet or something?
I'm going to go around y'all. Just go around the back. It should save you a couple corridors. Okay. No moodles, y'all. Look at that. Really? Yes, that's what I was worried about, Lieb got. That's what I was worried about. Is that if I go to the back, I'm going to draw in more zombies. Although, I mean, I have killed like an ass ton of zombies here. I'm kind of curious if when I'm calling out up there, if they're coming in from behind. We're gonna go to the back, and I'm just gonna see what we got. Woo-wee, I don't like that. You obviously have not killed enough. There's really not a lot here. Lots of holes. I'm going to step out. There's a lot of them in there. I don't think they can get through to me. I officially hate this. Okay, this is it. This is the entrance. Grab a soda, you earned it. Looks like the horn works. At least the doors are mostly busted through. You made it in. Where are all the weapons? The weapons are to the back.
Fuck me. Wowzers. Jesus Christ. Shit. Gonna give me a heart attack. Just 8 Zeds. Just 8 Zeds. That's all? They sometimes have, like, Snake said that they have some annotated maps that are specific to this. Back to Cat calling from the window, right? Damn, those hallways are spicy. They are. They're very... Looks a lot like Fort Redstone. It kind of does, doesn't it? Or we're gonna mosey on down, and I got this Alice pack. We'll start to load up what we can. Load up and then head back. Fort Lamestone after his last update. Really? Did it really change things? This is the area right here. All right, we'll go in here first. They don't have a lot. There's a lot of holes and stuff. Reloading parts, box of 44s. I mean, there's really not a lot to look at. I just really don't want to get trapped in here, you know? Gunpowder bottle. Oh my goodness. I've never seen did it. That is a way. 3 versions of remotes, in fact. Also, not exactly like Redstone. The place is a garage in Redstone. But yeah, probably so. I'm about 99% sure you can craft remotely detonating bombs. Yeah, probably so. Then blast it at max volume to attract the Zeds out. And be sure to check the indoor firing ranges. That's the indoor firing range over here. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to come back for that. How are the van outside to drive into the sunset? I know. I don't think I can get through though. I think that's the problem. There they are right there. Right there. You hear them? I'm heavy as shit right now. I think I'm gonna move. I mean, I'll wear myself out. It's a big fat nothing to be found here up to now. Well, we got like lots of ammo, and we have guns. So I mean, we're gonna be able to do something with it.
The challenge here is and I think we've checked out that entire building for the most part. Might have missed a place or two, but for the most part, I think we've done a pretty good job. I don't think we can get in here, but I might be mistaken. We can't. I don't think we're gonna be able to drive a car in here. I might be mistaken though. Look at that guy with his man purse. Maybe we would be able to get in here. $115 likes. Thank you, everyone. Amazing. Thank you very much, y'all. I appreciate it. Being in those buildings is like extremely stressful. I mean, I'm like stressed the fuck out. For real. Because I just feel like anytime I turn a corner, there's going to be like 20 zombies around, you know? There isn't, but I feel like there will be. What I thought. Data thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you, man. Military knife looks like it's a better knife. What we might end up doing is checking out. Let's see. Let's take a look at the houses here first. Okay, so we've gotten to this right here. We've pretty much we've gotten the big building up. There's a firing range right behind it, an open firing range we want to check out. But we might end up doing. Where am I? I'm right here. Is going back here. We've already checked this house out, but there's a couple of houses down here, and I think there's a few houses. Maybe we can find a how-to generator book, then we're really in business. We've got pretty much everything else under control. As Day Toady, oh, that's funny rerun.
I get flashbacks in buildings to this time when I got trapped inside the police station in Muldrow in the storage room with like 100 zombies banging on the door. That's the worst, man. You could drive a motorbike in there. I could. I actually have a motorbike. We could go grab. I don't know. Is it worth continue clearing out, or should I just start working on the houses all around here, searching for a generator book? Because if we find a generator book, I know where there's a generator. Right, we have a propane gas tank now, grill, and we can start to like, I guess, build out our base. I'm guessing there's houses behind that fence too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Jay Lieb got. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is maybe we could go after those houses. But that's going to be another day because I think I'm done here. We're about 3 hours and 17 minutes in, and guys, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Thank you so much for the super chats as well as the new subs and members. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the support and dealing with my long-ass rants when I decided to start talking about something that probably doesn't interest anybody but me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. Hey, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know, right? Well, we'll do this tomorrow. We'll start to investigate that stuff. We need to. We still need farming stuff. We need to like actually start to get into base building. I was so focused on trying to clear this out. It looks like it's going to take more than a hot minute to clear it all out. We enjoy your ranting. Yes, thank you very much, y'all. I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're probably going to play RimWorld. I got to build a thumbnail for it, but yeah, that's the plan. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Faux shiz.